Hello, my name's Nick Dram, and today I will be talking about does kneeling really stop racism and violence? Well, recently, if you've heard, in the NFL and other major sports, people's actually been kneeling and for different causes from racial issues, for example, for African Americans and police officers and its brutality. I honestly don't believe it's actually helping. According to MLive, which is a website based in Michigan, racism and racist type events continue to happen every day, especially in Flint and Washtenaw County and Oakland County, which is near Detroit. There's always been a disparity with different types of groups, such as African Americans, Caucasians, Hispanics, and so on and so forth. Me, I believe in all races. I've never been the type to be racist. Most of my friends are actually from different ethnic background and minority different backgrounds. So it's never been an issue for me to wanting to, hang out with them or even dating them. I just don't really understand where people believe that you really only one race rules. But back to the other question. My prop here is a Tigers hat. You've probably seen it in previous videos. This is another team that shows unity, and during the season they didn't kneel. They stood for the national anthem and everything it stood for, because with people dying in different countries such as Iraq and Afghanistan, those men and women put their life on the line every single day. They do everything they can to actually give us freedom in this country. What I don't understand is what is kneeling actually gonna do? Well, like I said, different websites such as MLive, the FBI.gov, they've showed that racist activities continue to happen, and it doesn't really make a difference if you kneel or not. All it does is not only disrespect the men and women that protect us. I actually had an uncle that fought in the Vietnam War, and my grandfather fought in the Vietnam War. Yeah, it would have been my my great uncle. So I know for a fact that military is in every family, and it's a huge deal to me, because those men and women, they come back generally not the same person. They either they're missing a limb, or they have some sort of physical, I guess, issue, or even mental. A lot of them come back, they just can't. They suffered so much traumatizing events there that they can't overcome them, and not everybody's strong enough to get over stuff like that. So I just don't really understand why people do it. And like I said, I'm not justifying that. I believe in your freedom, and I believe what you should be able to do. And I think you could do that if you wanted to. I just feel like we should do it in other ways. Like, we could probably talk to and help out the homeless. There's a lot of people in the homeless. I mean, it's just not black or white. I mean, it's different backgrounds. It's not just one color. And people need to realize that we're all hurting in our own way. I mean, as a unified community, we need to be there for each other. And not many people really understand that, because they really look on, if let's say a white guy were to harm a African American, I mean, they think it's racist. It's not always the case. I mean, white people do violence on their own, their own color. And I don't want to say kind, because I believe we're all the same. So that's why I refrain from saying that. But people need to realize that it's just not that. And the police, I really don't know what to say with them. I just know that with the training and stuff, because my brother was trained to become a police officer, they wear body cams, and a lot of the times if they do bad, we know about it now. It's not like back in the day where all this brutality, before we caught on camera Rodney King back in 1991. This information is courteous of the New York Times. In 91, he was severely beaten by police officers, and it was a huge race war, and everybody thought that was the case, but then the police officers got off. It's not like that anymore. They actually have to wear cameras, and if they got them off, they have to have a real good damn reason why they don't have them on. So that really sums up with police. But sporting events, just stand. We're all in this together. We have people dying every day from ISIS and other type organized terrorist groups, and they're going to continue to fight. And as long as there's good, there's hate, and as long as there's hate, there will always be good. You're never going to eliminate one or the other. So Does it help? It shows that a lot of us are displeased with society today, but it doesn't help. It makes things worse. And Trump, not trying to get too far off topic, Donald Trump, really, he really, I mean, to me, hasn't done too much. And but what I think he really showed us was there's a fine line between good, evil, and civil wars within our own country. We're a divided nation, and kneeling's only making us even more divided. I really feel like we should all stand for the cause and stand because we get that freedom every day from the men and women out there. Not just my family, but others that's lost people through the years over nonsense, because the hate will always exist. It will never disappear. It will always be here. And like I said, as long as there's darkness, there's always light. We're never going to eliminate one or the other. We just got to stand together as a nation and know that kneeling and any other cause that's actually disparaging the United States of America shouldn't be allowed. But I do believe we should have a voice, and I do believe we should stand for up against all the crime and the hate. And I think to get over the racist issues is just to show, it's not going to bother you. Because if it flusters you, they're going to do it worse. And I feel like it's only gotten worse because with us kneeling, that it shows that it's actually bothering us. The best way to really get rid of a bully is to show that you're not afraid of them and you're not going to back down. So I want you guys to remember that. I'd like to hear your thoughts, audience and instructor, about how you feel about this. And, maybe you have a different view, maybe you don't. That's the good thing about freedom, is that we all get to voice our own opinion. So my name's Nick Tram. I'm signing off, and have a great day.